Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Gone Clubbin ending, set in Dubai, and supplied to us today by JosephsBatman. So moving on to our briefing, we looked through Dubai for days. That's when we noticed Zanya Kazim at the head of the 10 lords arriving at the scepter. Then we located the rest of them from there. This will end the mafia and clear out the witnesses. Alexos, finish this. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 1 objective. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location. We'll be bringing with us a remote emetic gas grenade in a briefcase, a lethal syringe, and a silenced pistol. So, right from the start and off the bat, we are desperately in need of the lavatory. So we're going to head straight up to the atrium and around to the atrium toilets, where we will encounter our first target, currently pruning herself in the mirror here. So this gentleman right here needs to go. So we're going to make our way into the first cubicle. We're going to wait for the door to close, and then we're going to overflow the sink and leave as quickly as we can, because the sink will make that hotel staff member an enforcer, easily get caught out. So once he goes into the cubicle, we can then select our lethal syringe, jab our first target with the needle, and she will go down like a tree. We're then going to make our way into the cubicle and knock out the staff member. They have a key card on them, which we are going to grab and unlock the door to the maintenance area. And then we're going to open the doors to the atrium, throw our briefcase on the floor to get somebody's attention. We're going to retrieve our briefcase, and while we are busy off dealing with the vulture, someone will clear up the mess we've left. So here is Mr. Zanya, and he is currently engaged in a conversation with the receptionist. So we're going to make our way into the garden. We're going to grab a coin from one bench, the screwdriver from another bench, and then duck into the bushes, where we will safely be able to remove our gas grenade from the briefcase and quickly return it to the briefcase. We're then going to select our coins, and we're going to line up a shot along with the speaker on the cubicle there, and we're just going to throw our coin against the wall once Mr. Zakim, I've forgotten his name, comes into the area. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to secure his attention, so we're going to wait until he sits on the bench where we collected the coin, and then try again. And this time we have secured his attention, and when he comes over to investigate, he will be nicely isolated for us, and we can launch our screwdriver at the back of his head. So he will go down nice and gracefully, and he will be hidden in the bushes. We're going to select our gas grenade detonator and make our way into the nice relaxing area here with all of the soft lighting, and we're going to trigger our gas grenade next to our next target, who's currently holding the building up by leaning on the pole. He's going to get sick, and he's going to take the staff only area down to the atrium toilets. So we're going to make our way in, and this is where we've unlocked the door before, but the doors are remaining open for some reason. We're going to select our silenced pistol, and when our target rounds the corner, we can drop him with a simple bullet. So I'm just going to close those doors behind us. We don't want anyone seeing him. So 2 targets remaining. Our next target is the young Miss Stuyvesant, and she is currently engaged in a conversation with Lucy Phillips out at the Black and Gold bar. So that's where we're off to next. And as we head into the area, we will trigger their conversation. And once that conversation plays out, Miss Stuyvesant will make her way into the VIP section, and she will sit down at one of the tables, waiting to have a meeting with her father. Lucy Phillips, on the other hand, will desperately try to follow her like a lost puppy, but will stop at the entrance to order some drinks, and that will give us plenty of time to drop the chandelier on Miss Stuyvesant. I'm just going to wait for that guard to make his way past us before we trigger the winch there and drop the chandelier.
Hey, would you mind?
So one more target remaining, and our final target is in the cloakroom back down by the lifts. So what we're going to do is make our way into the staff only area, following the guard and then into the lift shaft, and we're going to drop all the way down to the very bottom, and this will bring us to the safety deposit cloakroom, or whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to wait right here, and our target will stand by the counter for a few moments before moving off to deeper into the room, where she will not be visible by anyone else, and with the added bonus of having her back to us. So we can just exit through the lift shaft, crouch down. We're going to render our new friend here unconscious, and we can deposit her down the lift shaft. There we go. Have a nice trip, dear. It's a long way down. And once all of our targets are now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the atrium lifts. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objective, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.